What's going on, guys? Dr. X Fluffy here, giving you episode number 5 of Super Pixelmon Survival. So, yet more crashes and more problems with the mod pack. I know, I started making videos for this mod pack as soon as I finished making it. So, obviously there were going to be a lot of bugs, but I had to do some bug fixes. Now I only have 37 pages. I got rid of Thaumcraft, which, I mean, it's unfortunate. I wanted to try it, but I never got the chance to because it conflicts with a lot of the stuff from Pixelmon. Also got rid of extra utilities. More conflicts with that, but, extra utilities never... there's nothing really, cool to get from extra utilities, so we won't worry about that. But we still have all the main mods. We have Industrial Craft, Build Craft, Pixelmon, all the good stuff. But now I can actually search rare candy, and there it is, and it'll tell me how to make it, which is pretty neat. I had to, if you look at my team, I had to kind of change this up a little bit, only because, I mean, I had to go into a new world again. This will be the last time, or else I'm just going to have to deal with it again. But I don't want to change worlds anymore, and hopefully I'll be able to stay in this one. I did do a lot of fixes since the last world, so, I mean, pretty sure I'll be good with that. Now, I had to, if you look closely, you can see I had to use Master Balls to catch all my guys again. I started with Torchic, but I wasn't in the mood to crash when I evolved him into Combuskin, so I just got rid of him and spawned into Combuskin. But that's the end of that. I got everything back for the most part, except for, I don't have a mine anymore. I gotta make a new one. Here are the main items I had. They have power. They don't have power, because I don't have the geothermal gen. I don't have the ender tank switch to the output. There we go. Now it's filling up. Now the ender tank will go down, but that's okay, because it's gonna start filling back up. There it goes. And now all these should have power. Yeah. Okay. So, let's make... Oh, forgot I'm a ghost. Okay. Let's make a mine. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to not do what you're doing. Let's make a mine. And in the meantime, I'll cut until I get to the spot where I use the miner's dream, and then I'll show you guys what it's like. Alright, so we're almost at the elevation. Gotta go down one more block. I found this little lava pocket, which leads into a cave, and luckily, as a ghost, I'm fireproof. So, I mean... nothing to really get out of this. Nothing special. Like uranium ore, I have no idea what it does. And that leads into a deeper part of a bigger cave, which I don't really want to get into right now. I'm more focused on... I thought that was diamonds at first. I'm more focused on, right now, getting the miner's dream and showing you guys how cool this item is. So we'll jump down here at the elevation that's recommended. And you just place it on the ground, and boom. Got rid of the steps, kind of, but there's the gist of it. Now, I need a lot of the Certus quartz. Ferrous ore, I'm pretty sure, is kind of rare, so we'll pick up some of that. Now, that's just what one miner's dream does. I'm pretty sure it goes through an entire 2 chunks, I think. I'm not too sure. Goes up an elevation of 5. And, yeah, it's awesome. So... gold on mine. Thankfully, I have Fortune 5, so I'm getting ingots as I'm, right there. I'm getting ingots as I mine it. That's only the case with iron and gold. It's not really the case with anything else. I need amethyst. Extreme torch, I don't know what an extreme torch does. It kind of just is a normal torch, but, you know, whatever. So we need copper, a lot of copper. I'll probably end up using a macerator and getting an electronic furnace at some point, just so I don't have to use coal anymore. Oh, forgot I was a ghost again. I need a lot of the Certus quartz. It seems more common now that I got rid of some of the other mods. That's where there's a conflict. Look, it's pretty cool how it will automatically shelter off the top like that. This is around the elevation. You could find fossils, so... why not? I'll clear this out and look for a fossil. Actually, I'm pretty sure you find fossils a little bit higher. No big deal. You don't find fossils in every gravel pile. Well, I'm kind of running low on food. We will skip. We'll go this way. See, it blocks everything off. It's perfect. Never check to see how far on the sides they are. But that's alright. We need amethyst, because I'm going to get some armor. How many am I at? I have enough for like a chest plate right now. Need some more redstone. Basically just getting a whole bunch of resources, and hopefully by the end of this episode we can make our ME system. And I was thinking about what I'll do if I still come in conflict and if there's more crashes and I can't fix it. I'm not switching new worlds, so making and getting rid of mods, I mean, eventually it's just going to get down to the point where I only have like 2 mods left, and I don't really want that to happen. So I've decided if this mod pack doesn't work out, then I will switch over to ultra modded survival, which I already made a world in, but I'll make a new one. And we'll switch over to ultra modded survival, which, I mean, a lot of the stuff I'm doing right now is in ultra modded survival, just no Pokemon, which is fine by me. And I hope you guys enjoy that one. If I have to, you know, I hope I don't, but if I have to do that, then I will. For now, let's just hope that Super Pixelmon Survival holds, and let's hope we find nothing but good stuff, and have no more issues. Is that a... what was that? Oh, jeez. A bacon. I didn't know that was in here. Alright, well, let's go to sleep after we eat. I need a new door. I don't know what happened to my old one. Do I even have any wood? That's rubber wood. That won't work. That's only 1 piece. Alright, that's enough then. Rubber wood you can't turn into planks, unfortunately. But I do... yeah, that's another thing. I have to make more saplings now that I don't have a... since I had to switch worlds, I lost my farm. So I need to make a new farm, which means I have to find more rubber trees. Which was not totally annoying at all. It's not a problem. I found a lot of my crashes have been when I go out exploring. So I guess this will be the way to test it. I've got a lot of good stuff so far, so let's drop off the Certus quartz and the dust. I think that's actually enough for the ME system. We'll drop off some of that stuff. And, I mean, we'll disperse it for now because it doesn't really matter when I get to the point where I could just go in the ME system and just search for, like, hey, say I need diamond. I'll just type in diamond. Alright, let's hope that this doesn't go bad. I don't know if I have the orb anymore for the, that's one of the items I think I forgot. Let me see. I don't know if I still have it. Because I was going over a list of items. I don't know why this just came to me. But I was going over a list of items that I might have lost. And I think the orb is one of them. Yeah, I don't see it. That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, this will sort by, I think, alphabetical. No, just by item. I have to put more island blocks down. So I'll grab those for now. I don't know where I got this ruby from. But, I mean, I'm not complaining. Alright, let's place the island blocks on top of the mountain that I've brought with me in every single world so far. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go into creative and give myself a new orb. I don't like going into creative, but, I mean, I'm trying to keep everything, yes, fair, but I also have to, like, you know, if I lose anything, then I have to bring it back. So, let me get orb. What the orb of... okay, I don't know what the orbs do exactly. All I know is I had a normal orb, so... there we go. Let's deposit that. I think that's everything, though, if I remember the list. I don't know why I thought of that just now, but... there we go. There's my orb. So, there's a PC, just like the old one. There's plenty of quartz if I ever need it. There is a chunk error. There's a boss mill tank, which I would like to fight. It says 42 health, but can I trust that? No, I couldn't. And my combustion doesn't have double kick. Okay, well, I'm probably screwed. Doesn't have Ember either. Damn. No, I did not mean to run. Okay. Well, Flygon and Dragonair could probably take him. Oh boy, this is not doing anything. If I could just keep lowering his accuracy, he'll eventually not be able to hit. Oh, he's still hitting. Oh, he is, yeah, he is definitely hitting. Alright, Dragon Tail. Oh boy. He's destroying my guy right now. Oh, Dragon Range. Yes. Facade. Is that Facade or Facade? I'm pretty sure it's Facade. Power Lens and Aluminum Hammer. It's the first aluminum item I've gotten so far. Oh, I see a rubber tree right in there in the distance. Please don't crash. These are Emperor Scorpion spawn eggs. I will take those. We're gonna have to fight bosses to get Big Bertha. Which is also a case in, whatever it's called in the other game. Ultra Modded Survival. There's a girlfriend here. Okay. Let's head over. There's a whole bunch of girlfriends here. Oh, cool. Rare candy. It's actually giving me the items. What is this? Oh my god, a Zapdos Shrine. I think that's what I need the orb for. I think you put the orb in here. I'm actually going to look this up, so one sec. Yeah, it turns out that, you know, I need to mix this orb that I have with a Thunderstone, which will give me the Orb of Static Souls, and then I have to kill, I think it said 375 Pokemon I have to fight in order to charge it, and then when it's charged, I can insert it into here, and it'll spawn Zapdos. So, you know, screw that. But, I mean, I'll get it done, eventually. It's not high on my list right now, at least until I get the ME system, and at least until I can get more Ultra Balls. I'm gonna need a lot. Plus, it's probably, if it's anything like the game, gonna be level 70, which means I have a long ways to go. That level 63 Miltank is reaming my guys, so probably need a lot. Alright, well, Decapitator is not gonna work on this, I don't think. Well, so far I'm glad that it has not been crashing, which is a good thing, because obviously I don't want it to crash, but on my other worlds when it crashed, I went out a pretty far distance, not actually that far compared to as far as I went here, which this was not a far distance at all, but farther than my other games, and those have crashed, so I don't know if it's luck, or I don't know if there's like a conflict that's coming up soon, but right now it's... Why did I do that? Anyway, right now it's not bad. I should probably get a tree tap or two, so I'll take 3 pieces of oak wood and make a tree tap. I'm gonna need a lot of, like... Oh, man, this is gonna be so tedious. Watch, I'll show you. So, I want to make an ME system, right? So, ME access terminal. That's one of the items. So, obviously it takes glass, easy to get. Iron, easy to get. ME cables, which is just glass and Fluix dust, not too bad. Fluix dust just takes one of every type of powder. And then there's the conversion matrix, which takes dust, quartz, more quartz, some dust, and a processor, which you need like 50 of. And you have to get silicon, which means you have to smelt nether. Oh, it just gets to be a big hassle. I'm gonna skip a lot of the mining. Oh, there's bauxite down there. I need that. Definitely need bauxite ore. And it was mixed in with iron, which I don't need. Alright, well, I forget what elevation you find fossils at, but they're in not every, but they're in gravel piles. So, I guess every time I see a gravel pile, I'll scour it. Is there any more bauxite in here? Because I could really go for some. Some uranium. There's some creepy music. Do I have this on any difficulty? I don't know. No, I do, because I was losing hunger. No mobs. That's weird. I know that when you put the pixelmon mob in, it gets rid of some other, like, you have an option, but I turned that option off and allowed vanilla mobs to spawn, so I don't know why they aren't. Alright, that's a decent amount of bauxite, unless I can go for more. That's iron. Oh, gravel pile. Just go like that real quick. Alright, no torches. Fantastic. You know what? I'm gonna waste a miner's dream. I just need the lighting, because it's way too dark. Didn't want to do that, but it felt necessary. Alright, hopefully we can find a fossil. I could go for one of those fossil Pokemon. So far I don't see anything, and all I see is light now. Which means I didn't have to waste it, but I did anyway. So, you know, that's good. I mean, I love wasting stuff, you know. It's just the best. Alright, so it doesn't look like I get a fossil. I guess it just has to be deeper. I don't know. But look at that. Isn't that pretty cool? Oh, Certus Quartz. Can never have too much of that. Ancient dried blaze, that could be helpful. Definitely need bauxite. Get some coal. I won't need coal for smelting for long once I get the electronic furnaces. Definitely a good mod. I love industrial craft. It just works so well with like other mods that I put in. I remember I am not taking credit for any of the mods made, but you know. Was it the mod creators who put them all in this pack? No. So, you know what? They can go fuck themselves. No, but I really do appreciate it. What is that Pokemon I'm hearing? Okay, well, there's Certus Quartz, so I need that. Sea monsters? Go for some of those. Alright, well, I lost all my levels. I just realized that. But you know what? I still didn't have an enchantment table, so it's not a problem. I hear a Pokemon up there. Sounds like a... Thought I heard a Charmander. No, because Charmanders don't sound like that. Not sure. Alright, whatever. Well, let's... I guess... Last time I explored a ravine, my game crashed terribly. I know Mew spawns in the jungle, which is a good location, I guess. At least for me. Works out well. There's the forest. I forgot to make a note that there's a Zapdos shrine, which is probably one of the dumbest things I've ever done, so I'm going to have to find that again. How many... I only got 2 rubber tree saplings. Okay, well... Is this the way back home? I think it is. Alright, so let's go find that shrine. And then once I find the shrine, it's down here. Yeah, okay. So now I'll mark this as the Zapdos shrine. We'll make it yellow. How do you make yellow? I guess kind of like, yeah, there you go. Red and green. Did not know that. That was luck. Zapdos shrine. Okay, cool. So now we have the Zapdos shrine. Alright, we're in business. Now we just need... I like how I got so sidetracked right there. Oh my god, I just realized. Because I was just going to make like a tree tap, and then I saw... Hey, look. I saw that little depression right there. There's a depression. And then... I turn that into... Why do I always do that? I turn that into... Let's go mining and find stuff. So, yeah. I've got the attention span of like a 12-year-old squirrel. Huh. Thought I saw a squirrel. Alright. Well, let's finish up here. It's getting dark, so we'll head back. And then hopefully I'll have everything I need to make the... ME system. What do you want, Suwaddle? Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm gonna have to teach my Combuskin the move that I originally had. Probably the same case with like Squirtle and everyone. I mean, I did what I had to do. I spawned in all the Pokemon I caught because, you know, that was my team before the game crashed. But unfortunately, I couldn't, you know, get them all the same level. Like, Duat was level 33, which I'm fine with. I'll keep him 29. I don't care. Flygon gained 1 level because I had to spawn him in. It was random. So what happened to be level 46. Dragonair, unfortunately, went up a lot, which I didn't want, but, you know, nothing's perfect. I'm not going to complain about it. So on our way back, we'll go pick up some quartz from the Pokemon Center. And then, yeah.
It is so dark here.
I thought someone was in my room at first. I was like, Jesus, what? It was her, though. What the fuck are you looking at? Can I, like, hit her? What happens?
Ow! Woo! Wee!
That's awesome. Thank you, Warspawn. Alright. So, I believe that was the way home. Through the chunk error. Yes? Yeah, there's a Pokemon Center. Okay. So let's stop by and grab some quartz. Jeez. Mine's fast. I'm a terrible person. Stealing from a non-profit organization like the Pokemon Center, but you know what? Fuck them. Alright, well, I don't really need to heal. I don't need the trade machine. I could use those bookshelves later. So let's head back. There's a Drifloon. I kind of want a Drifbloom. I'm not sure. But let's go to sleep. I could use the rare candy on... I guess I'll get Dragonair to level 54, and then I'll use the rare candy. Alright, again, I have to go back into creative and get some TMs. Alright, I don't want to do this, but I have to. Alright, so TM... You know what, I'll just look up. Is Ember a TM? I don't think it is, yeah. Alright. Well, it was double kick. Double team. Alright. Well, looks like I'm not going to get anything out of it. So, anything fair at least. So, I guess I'll just leave all the TMs to, you know, just luck, I hope. I'll find a good one. Alright. So, now what can we do? Oil over there. I could make a refinery. That could be another thing. But let's not get sidetracked. Let's get back to the ME system. So we'll turn this into quartz. We got Certus quartz. Alright, I guess I'll start the introduction to the ME system. But I am not going through... I'm not going to record everything that I get for the ME system. I'm going to go get some sand right now, which I'll turn to glass. Alright. Turn all this to glass. I'm going to need ME cables. I'm going to need a whole bunch of stuff. And 1 stack on the dot. Perfect. Just enough coal. That is fantastic. Alright. So I want to stay a ghost. Now I have to pick up my Certus quartz and my Certus quartz dust. I still have this invalid item, which, you know what, I think I'm going to get rid of. Where can I get rid of this? I know where. Right in the mine. There's a lava pocket, which I can get rid of this item. I feel like that could also be causing... It's an invalid item, so I mean... You can't really get anything good out of that, so let's get rid of it. Alright, that's gone forever. Hopefully that also means that there's no more crashes, which I keep saying, but... I mean, I'm really trying to be optimistic, but I just think there might be another one coming. I don't know. I just hope not. So, we have some glass. I need to make... Oh, that's right, I have to smelt... Excuse me, I have to smelt a lot of nether quartz. Alright, I think I'm good now. I had like a coughing episode or something. I don't know. I'm a little sick. It's not a big deal. Alright, nether quartz. Not good. Okay. Macerator, I think I could just put it in. Right? Well, I mean, the pulverizer is much quicker. So, I have a bucket of water. 2 buckets of water. Some coal. Let's see how slow this goes. Yeah, that's taking a long time. Okay, so let's grab some more pieces. Yeah, that was just for one. Alright, no, ignore that. Okay. Fill up the steam dynamo. Put some coal. Should put power into the pulverizer. Once it's, you know, good to go. Right? Yeah, there we go. So now we could put it in the pulverizer, and it's gonna go a lot quicker with this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's an applied energistics item. So we need to make a lot of flux dust. Like a lot. So we'll split up, I guess, I mean, not really split up, because it's gonna go quicker with this, so we'll just do that. It'll go a little bit quicker this way. Okay. So far we have 11. We need redstone. I have some. 49. That won't get me much though. If I need more, I'll just head in with the miner's dream, pick up some redstone. Oh yeah, that reminds me. What's TM? Thunder? Who can learn thunder? Pretty sure Dragonair can learn thunder. Wrong item. Wrong button. Okay, Dragonair. Can you learn thunder? Yes, you can. We'll go for Slam. Never was a fan of that move. Okay, what other moves do I have? Stone Edge? Who can learn that? Can Combuskin learn that? Because that'd be really helpful. No. Okay, I didn't think so. Duat definitely can't. It's a stretch, but maybe Flygon? Yes. Okay, cool. Other moves. Rock Polish, Facade. Other than that, nothing. Okay. So, let's grab the Miner's Dream, and we will head back into the mine. I'll leave all that to, like, pulverize and macerate and stuff. Let's head back in. I want to find a fossil. So far, I've found one in my, other pixelmon world. Okay, so I don't even think I need to use the Miner's Dream, because I have redstone already. I need a whole bunch of this. A whole bunch. Good thing I have Fortune 5. I hope you guys are having fun watching the series so far. I'm having a lot of fun playing, even though there are a ton of problems. That's alright. Minecraft is a fun game. It's one of my favorites just because you can, you know, customize so much stuff. Just because of all the mods you can put in, all the adjustments. If the game gets boring, all of a sudden it's fun again because, hey, you can get an ME system, or hey, now there's Pokemon in the game. So much different things you could try in this game, which is probably why it's one of my favorites. Alright, I think there should be enough redstone for now, at least. How much do I have now? Like 3 stacks? 4 stacks? 5 stacks? Jeez. One more stack never hurt. Okay, let's head out. I thought that was like uranium or something at first. I need the ultimate armor. I also have to be able to fight Mobzilla, and I need more obsidian so I can make telepads. Heading into the other dimensions is going to be pretty fun. So, it's amazing how this one barely finished the 7 when this one finished 46. Okay. Well, now what do we need? What's the last thing? We need the Certus Quartz. Alright, so I mean, we're going to have to keep some Certus Quartz. I guess I'll turn 12 into dust. Does that give 2? Oh, it only gives 1. Okay. Well, we'll keep that for now. There'll be 36. And I'm going to wait for this to pulverize, and then I can get started. I'll make, like, one thing on screen. I'll make the access terminal on screen. I'll make everything else off screen because it's just a whole bunch of crafting and annoying stuff. So, there we go. Oh, I'm also gonna have to make a knife, right? So, let's see. Quartz cutting knife takes 2, just any type of quartz, and 1 iron. Alright, that's really easy. So we'll grab 1 iron, we'll grab some sticks. And I'm gonna use regular nether quartz because it's more abundant at this point. I'll head over to the Pokemon Center and grab more. Okay. I think we're good to go now. I want to explore the jungle, get a whole bunch of Ultra Balls, maybe catch a Trico or something, because Trico is probably my favorite, not probably, he is my favorite starter, so I would like to get a Trico at one point. Only reason why I didn't pick him this time was because I wanted to change it up a bit, because obviously whenever I could I would pick Trico. He was my favorite. There's a Machoke. There's a Rattata. It's weird how the Pokemon spawn on the islands. That island right here, this one spawns Triffids in the actual dimension, so Triffid's one of the bosses I'm going to have to fight. That's going to get annoying, but it's going to be manageable. Alright, so let's finally get into this. Jeez, I've been talking about getting an ME system for, what, 2 episodes now? Still haven't done it, so alright, there's our quartz cutting knife. We're going to have to make so many of these. So I'm going to have to smelt some nether quartz. Oh, you know, or I can use a redstone furnace. Okay, so let's smelt some nether quartz dust. Smelt, okay, or I can miss, I mean, that's good too. Alright, we'll smelt half. And then I guess we'll turn more into dust. Alright, now we have pretty much half the stuff already. Now let me get some glass. And we're gonna have to make Fluix dust, which we haven't made yet. So let's make 1 stack of Fluix dust first. See how far that gets us. Perfect. There's 1 stack of Fluix dust. Now let's make some ME cables. We'll make, I guess, 9 for now. This is all for now. I mean, it's getting dark, so let's turn back into a human. And by the way, this is probably the easiest to craft, because then I'm gonna have to make ME drives, and I'm gonna have to make like a data storage thing for it, which thank God they stack on top of each other. Literally, they stack. But this is just one thing. Look at the ME drive. ME drive takes 2 processors, and then the ME storage unit. I don't know what the name of it is, but let's see if I can find the storage unit. ME space, or at least let's just type in applied energistics. Okay, let's see, where's the storage units? Oh, here they are. Yeah. So 1K storage works just fine, and it's not terribly cost efficient, but it does take a lot of quartz. It's gonna take 36 just for the which is actually coincidentally perfect. So alright, let's get back to the access terminal. ME access terminal. We have to make a conversion matrix, which means we need a processor, which means we need silicon. Got 12 so far. We're gonna make 12 of them for now, just because we're gonna need a lot of these things. Alright, so it takes gold, 2 redstone. How much gold do I even have? I know I have a decent amount. Alright, there's more. Do I have any more? Wow, I have a lot less than I thought I had. Okay, well, let's smelt some. Also, let's smelt the aluminum. Okay, and like I said, if we ever need more, I mean, I can always just go and get more. It's not a very daunting task at all. So, in the meantime, let's just wait patiently. And let's just enjoy what Mother Nature has brought us, these crops. I don't know why I always go for the corn. It's just an easy solution. Corn is important. I'm going to say that a lot because corn is the basis of everything that our country is, basically. Like, I'm not even kidding when I say that. If you look at a majority of the stuff that is in our country, most likely you're going to find some sort of corn oil, anything. So, you know, other than that, let's get on to this. Got a little sidetracked. I told you about my attention span. Aluminum. Alright. So, let's make... I have cables. We have to make the processor, which... usually they do it for me. I guess not this time. Alright. At least it tells me how to make it. Let's make as much as we can with that. 21. Okay. Now we have to smelt that. I'll interrupt that for now. I don't need the gold so much. Conversion matrix, then I just have to take the processor and mix it with some quartz and some dust. So, this is, by the way, this is just making one thing out of, like, a ton. So, let's see if it automatically crafts it for me this time. I have everything, I think. There we go, cool. So it gives me exactly what I need. And there's our first thing, the access terminal. Let's put that there. Should power... oh, right now I need the ME controller. You know what, that didn't take terribly long, so I guess I'll make more. I mean, if you guys want, I'll probably just put the time in the description to what you want to skip ahead to. Alright, let's see. Fluix crystal is the same exact thing, except no powder this time. We want... how many? We want 4? Okay, so we want 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means I'm going to lose out on some of the Certus quartz, but, you know, it's no big deal. Alright, there are Fluix crystals. Ah, boy. It just takes a diamond instead. That's actually even less cost efficient for me at the moment, considering I have absolutely no... oh, ore washing plant. What's this? You can take crushed gold ore. I know you can just smelt that to get 2 ingots. Or you can get a tiny pile of gold dust. Okay, I'm lost beyond belief here, so I'm just gonna... I'll leave that to a different time. For now, let's make that. And I have no silicon. Cool. Okay. There it is. Should automatically make it for me if I do that. Oh, right, because there's an actual tool involved. Yeah, it won't do it for me because there's an actual tool that is used, which is the quartz cutting knife. We'll just make 1 for now because I have no idea how many more I'm going to have to make. So now we'll smelt that. And then that will be it for the controller. So it's looking pretty good. Now I have to make the drive, the storages, and the crafting terminal, and the access terminal, or something like that. I forget the name of it. Alright. Let's get the Fluix crystals in order. Iron there. Here's our controller. Okay, so now if I put that there, the controller will power up. Access terminal's powered up. This is what the whole concept is. Now, what are the other 2 things I need? I'm gonna need a crafting terminal, definitely. What else? I needed the drive. I can get a wireless access point, which, I mean, that will give me, like, Wi-Fi. But other than that, I don't think I need anything. No, I'll just get the, crafting on top of this. No, come on, there's one more thing. I know I need one more thing. It's been a while since I've done an ME system, so forgive me if I make a mistake. But I think that's it. Just the crafting terminal, access point. Oh, right, the access terminal. Okay, so I have that, I have that, I have that. Well, I have to make this, actually. Alright, so let's get a chest. I don't have any wood, which is just a problem. So how's everyone doing on this fine day? Me, I'm just making a very, very annoying system, but it's gonna be worth it when I'm done. Please don't be the last piece. Please have one more under. Yes. Okay. So I'll be able to make 2 chests. Alright. Still no crashes. This is a great sign. This is the dawn of a new day. Alright, so let's make 2 chests. Alright, so we have to make the drive now. Which I might just say, yes, I have enough for it. Okay, so now put the drive right here. Yes? Okay, there's like a loading screen thing. What else? ME power relay. That's what it is. I think that's what it was. Power relay. Yeah, that's what I needed to add. Okay. So, I won't worry about all this extra space. That'll be for other ME stuff. But, power relay. 4 ME cables. I have 8. Okay. I really stacked up for this. I gotta make a cell, which means I need more fluids crystals, which is not a problem. 4 quartz. Wow, this was not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Okay. It's making the other stuff, dare I say, that was annoying. This isn't so bad. But there are a lot of other things that, you know, could just be terrible. Could be worse, I guess. But there's the power relay. Let's get rid of the drive, put in the power relay. And now we put in the drive. Yes? No, wait, we switched these 2. Power relay and then access terminal. Nope, swap again. Okay. Power relay goes there. Works just as good. Okay. That should power up. That's constantly being... oh. The power relay, I guess I don't exactly need that. That's just if I have to charge anything. But now I have to make some drives. Okay, so 1K storage. I need to make 9. I need 9 processors. I have 11, so I'm good with that. Now I need a whole bunch of quartz, which I don't have. Alright, so let's head back into the mine, use the last of the miner's dreams, and hopefully we could wrap up this episode on a good note by finishing the ME system. Alright, let's see. There's some right there. There's even more. I need 36, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now we'll... no, that I feel like that'll destroy the stairs. There we go. I need more gold too, so I'll mine some. Thought I had a surplus of gold, but it turns out there's actually kind of a shortage. So let's skip ahead. Diamonds, I will always accept diamonds. Alright, this was pretty much back to where the other one led to. But are there any... yeah, see how that happened? Okay, there's some uranium. Get a lot of experience for uranium, huh? Oh no, I'm in lava. Oh wait, I'm a ghost that can't die. Laws of nature, what's that? Alright, now that I have... well, not have, but now that I'm getting organized with the ME system, I think the next episode will be used for maybe making a quarry? Sounds like a good idea to me. So, yeah, I think that's what we'll shoot for next, a quarry. But for now, let me just finish up getting all the quartz I need. How much do I have? 1 more. Right, wow. Right, okay, now I'm gonna get lost, too. Tell me I'm gonna get lost. No, okay, we haven't gone this way. Need to expand outward a little bit. This is quite the elaborate cave system. Skip ahead. 1 more. Yes, that's what I was banking on. Alright, cool. So now I have everything I need. And if I ever need to go in mining, I know where to go. Skip past that. And, okay, that's buggy. It's nighttime. Still no hostile mobs. Which is... I'll look into that next. But for now, let's finish up on a good note by making a ton of these things. Okay, I need basically just to lay it out like that. Question mark there. And then a whole bunch of redstone on each side. And we need to make 9 of these. Was it 9 or was it 11? No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's 5. It's 10. I need to make 10, right? I'm not going crazy? No, I'm not going crazy. I need to make 1 more. Okay. Thank God. I had just enough. Alright, so now mix all that. And 10, perfect. Oh, they don't stack. Okay. Not a problem, not a problem. Just shift click all of these in place. And pick those up. And here we go. Now I can just deposit everything. And say I need my ultimate pickaxe. The ultimate pickaxe. And there it is. And that was an accidental 5. Because I have a mouse with buttons on it. And I accidentally clicked it. So now we'll just drag everything in. And so far, things are looking really good. I mean, I have the lowest memory thing available, but I mean, in my ultra-modded survival world, I had so many items. I had like 10 times this amount of items, and it still was not a problem. You see how all of those items, only the first one's barely being used? Now the second one. And if I ever need more space, I can I can either make another ME drive and put it on top and fill those up, or I could just upgrade the types of storage. And what's cool is it acts literally like a storage unit. So say I want to take these out. Those are the ones that had stuff in it, so now I'm missing a whole bunch of items. All those items are in here. See how it says the 750 out of like 1024 bytes used? So that's a neat feature. Alright, I'm going to call the episode here. I finally finished. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to leave a like. Be sure to leave a good comment. And I'll see you guys for episode 6.